Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. SAO Fatal Bull, I'm Ventus SDN. How you doing? If you're new here, please drop a sub. If you're not new here, you're returning, what's up? Drop a like. Alright, so I guess there are a lot of you still out there that are willing to support SAO Fatal Bullet content. That last video that I dropped did really well. I mean, it's doing better than most of my other videos on this channel, so I guess I'll just get back into it. So I'm going to try to ease my way back in and just do some easy stuff. I'm going to try to make these videos, like, I'm trying to do like SAO return series, I guess, and make these videos, like, under, like, 10 minutes or something like that. So if you see me do something that may be a little bit questionable and you're like, hey, you could do this better, definitely feel free to let me know down in the comments with this one. These are our co-op hardcore missions. If you don't know what they are, it's just something they added into the game that I thought was really cool. You can just play these missions by yourself. Now, it's been such a long time since I've done this that I don't remember anything about it. So let's get back into it and see how this goes. I hope my microphone's not too loud. Alright, as I remember, you don't actually have to fight these guys. You can sort of run past them. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. You can just hop on the teleporter. Alright, and I do remember there being like a little trick to this. Okay. Whoa, where are you going? Sniper automaton. He's not dead yet. That's crazy. Oh, and they've got a couple more of them right here. So let me just do this. Let these all die. And then this one right here. Go ahead and finish them off. Alright. So yeah, man. Is that... Do I gotta finish him off too? Whoa, okay. Okay. And that door opens? Alright, cool. That door opens. Or maybe that door doesn't open? What's good? Do I actually have to destroy all of these on top before I can sort of keep going? Alright. Maybe that is it. Maybe I gotta actually destroy. I don't remember having to destroy all of these before the door opens. It's kind of wild if that's the case. Not. Oh, I guess I do have to destroy all of them. I didn't know that. I thought you could just skip right past them. Did they change that or something? Now, I don't know if you guys are, checked my channel like that, but I recently made a new poll on the channel, and I don't know when you're watching this video. This could be a year from now. It could be a week from now. But I made a poll on the channel asking you guys a couple questions about SAO, as far as, like, I think one of the questions was, like, which character do you think, or, no, hold up, how do I, there you go. I forgot how to do the thing. I asked, like, what SAO was your favorite SAO, which game to play, and I know my answer. I really liked this one. Dang it, bro, I feel like a sped doing this. I really like this SAO, the Fatal Bullet was a really good game. But I guess, doesn't your answer sort of change based on, like, how burnt out you are at that certain game? Like, a game can be your favorite game, but I feel like you do have the ability to get burnt out on the game, and the game you might not like it as much. Now, as I'm playing this game, I'm looking at it, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing right now. Okay. I destroy this sniper automaton. Maybe this is gonna take a little bit longer than 10 minutes, because what am I at right now? I'm at 3 minutes doing this thing. Look, he just got knocked all around. I think that's all of them in this zone. Yeah, the door opens. I can go through here. Now, I think there's like a little latch somewhere that I'm gonna have to press a button on, like one of the little floating orb thingies. Okay. I forgot these little mini things existed. These little mini things are irritating. Underworld Rogue is what they're called. They actually are very resilient, these things. Holy crap, I don't remember them being this strong. Let me just sit here. I mean, they can't really damage me, right? Okay. I can't imagine fighting those on a higher level. So that's it. So that should be all of them. Is this door going to open? Yeah, that door opens. Great. Let's go through. Now, here's what I was talking about. Like, there's a thing to press, and I didn't press it because neither of these doors are opening. So I got to go find it. The part is always so frustrating because I always forget to do it. And I don't know where it's at, honestly. Is it back here somewhere? Oh, there it is right there. So you got to do this on here. Now, honestly, another question I want to ask you guys. How many of you are still playing SAO Fatal Bullet, right? Like, what games are you playing now? Like, is SAO Fatal Bullet just the game that you're playing right now? Or do you actually play Alicization? How many of you, like, really enjoy Alicization? I guess I gotta... I think a boss pops up right now, right? The heavy facsimile. Let me go ahead and finish... Another heavy facsimile. Let me go ahead and finish this one off, too. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I remember when this game first came out. I love the crap out of this game. I was grinding this game so much because there was so much to do. This is like a perfect YouTube game. Like, I always tell people, like, if you're ready to get into, like, YouTube gaming, like, find a game that comes out that there's so much to do and so much to learn, and just post everything that you learn. And I had a lot of fun doing it with this game. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that I didn't, like, figure out, or I did, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I might have to, like, use some healing or something. Holy crap. Because that actually hurt. Whoa. Okay, let me do this right here. And then power myself up. My first time actually having to do this during this match right here. Or this game. Oh my goodness. Okay, this elite automaton is actually freaking strong. Please don't kill me. Okay, it's dead. Wow. I did not think it was going to do that much damage. Now, I do believe at the end of this, I got to fight like a concealed Gimbu or something, right? The other one fall down? Okay, cool. So let's go through here. What am I at? I can't even see the minutes right now. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of scorpions, right? Okay, 2 scorpions over here. Needle beetles? I don't understand where they get beetles from. These are definitely... See, now these are called desert scorpions, I think. Is that it? So satisfying. So satisfying. You know, have you ever played that Diablo game? I was going to get into the Diablo game, right? Because I got into the last Diablo game a little bit. I really enjoyed the last Diablo game. But then, like, I enjoyed playing the story of the Diablo game, right? I enjoyed doing the co-op aspect of it. But, like, later on in the game, whenever you got to, like, the end of the game, it just seemed to me like it wasn't... You were just pretty much running around grabbing groups of enemies and just using, like, group attacks on them. And I don't know, it just kind of took the element out. I know they added like a mode where you still do play with other people. Why are there so many of them? Do I just fight them until they die, or are they just an endless sort of wave? What is this about? I'm just rambling about anything at this point. A thought occurred to me while I was am I supposed to? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. Do I go this way? Because this door is open and there's a green, so green means go, right? No, hold on. This is where I came from. Okay, cool. This is where I came from, so that means I gotta go to this teleporter. A thought occurred to me when I woke up this morning, right? I was trying to figure out, you know, what to do. And I was like, man, you know what? You chose this. Oh, okay. Hold up. I think I can actually do this in one fell swoop. Let me power up a little bit. I haven't powered up once during this thing. Whoa. Chill, dude. Chill, dude. I just want to, okay, he completely messed up my activation of Human Fortress. Okay, let me do this. Okay, and then switch back over to this. And then let's see if I can't finish him off with this ult. Okay. That ult completely just did not do what it... Well, he's dead anyway. So the thought that occurred to me was basically this, and I don't know who needs to hear this, because I definitely need to hear this. And it basically, I was just saying to myself, man, this is the job you chose. Don't get mad when the job gets mad. Just suck it up and do it because you chose this. Because I was thinking kind of like about like the actors and the writers strike, right? I feel so bad for the writers and the actors because of what they're going through right now in their strike. But it's, I don't know. I'm not trying to like blame them or say that it's their fault or whatever for choosing that job, but because here's the thing, right? So there was an actor, her name is Carrie Ann Moss, and again, I'm just rambling. You don't have to worry, you know, listen to me if you don't want to. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry for just rambling about this, but there's the actor Carrie Ann Moss. She played as Trinity in The Matrix, and she had some other jobs, whatever. And there's this podcast that I like to listen to from time to time, the Michael Rosenbaum Inside of You podcast. It's like the only thing that I really watch on YouTube nowadays because it's like he was one of my favorite actors on Smallville, and basically he had her on there, and you know she stopped working, and you know she'd take care of her kids, right? Because she's like a mom now. And then she needed to work. I guess she wanted to work. I don't know if she needed to work, wanted to work, whatever the case may be. But she went to work. And I realized that, I don't know, this might be just a wrong take to have about this. But when she wanted to work, her job was acting. And I always kind of felt like there are certain jobs where it's like, I don't want to say it's not a job, but it's like not a normal job. And it's like you chose to do this sort of job, so you can't get mad when the job gets tough or it sucks. Because, you know, I kind of feel like when people are like on like I don't know how I'm trying to say this. It's like well, basically the gist of it is, if the job is getting tough, and it's one of these jobs that are like a luxury job, I guess. And I'm not saying that like acting is like a luxury job or whatever like that, but it's not like a stable, like sort of, you know, you go clock in, you're 9 to 5 or whatever like that. It's one of these jobs where you might get work and you might not get work, and then when you don't get work, you can't complain when you don't have work, because this is the sort of job that you chose to have. And you have to kind of suck it up when that happens. So I was just thinking to myself, it's like, this lady, she wanted to work, and this is the job that this is the skill set that she gave herself, right? She has this skill set. She's like an old woman now. She's like 40, 50, maybe in her 60s or something. And this is the skill set that she has for her job. So when she wants to work, this is the only skill set that she has. Like, like in the podcast, why can't I hit this? In the podcast, she was talking about how, like, if she wanted to do like some other job, it would be like a doctor or something like that. But she has no training, you know, nothing. She didn't go to school for like, you know, medicine or whatever. But she said that's what she would do. But she knows nothing about medicine. So the skill set that she has, the skill set that she chose was acting. So if she wants to work, she has to use those skills that she gave herself to be an actor, to work, you know? So you can't be mad when you don't have work. There's this other actress that I really like. Her name is Felicia Day. I subbed to her on YouTube, and I feel so bad, too, because her YouTube channel just doesn't do well. But I guess it really doesn't matter, because she's doing this as a passion, because she's an actress. You know, she's an actor. She's been on Supernatural. She's had her own show, and she does like different things for YouTube when it comes to women in gaming and stuff like that. So, but her channel doesn't do that well. But if she wants to work, you know, her skill set is she's an actor, and she's, you know, following her passions or whatever like that. But recently I saw her on Twitter, you know, doing a ad for, I think it was like State Farm or something like that, and then people like Charlie from Supernatural, all her Supernatural fan base, they're like, she's doing an ad for State Farm. And I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because, you know, money needs to be paid. And I guess with the writer's strike or whatever that's going on over in LA, I mean, she's not getting work. She's definitely not getting work. So yeah, I'm guessing that she had to go ahead and pick up, you know, some commercial stuff. I mean, honestly, I'm stuck in a corner right now. I find it's so stupid, right? Like, I've learned over the years that writers, I'm getting completely bounced around. That writers just don't get paid a whole lot. Can I not get blasted by this thing long enough to hit my skill? Bro, I just need to not get hit by Buddy, so I can do this. Okay, good. Now I'm good to go. It's so frustrating. I know when I do something like more difficult, it's gonna be extremely frustrating. Now, what was I saying? Something about, oh yeah, the writers, they don't get paid a whole lot, right? Which I think is stupid. I think the whole like strike, the whole industry of, you know, entertainment or whatever like that, I think one of the CEOs said that they're just going to wait for the actors and the writers to not be able to pay their bills so they come back to work. I think that's so dumb, because like I don't know, I get what the famous people are talking about. Like there's one lady, I've never seen her in anything. I don't know if it's a man or woman, honestly. I think it's a woman. But she took to Twitter and she was just, you know, kind of ranting about people that were giving her hate comments in her post, saying that she's rich, she needs to stop, you know, complaining about actors and whatever not getting paid. And, you know, there is an element of, or a level of people out there. It's kind of like the YouTube social ladder. Not social ladder, but the YouTube, well, I guess social ladder is a good definition for it, a good phrase for it. It's like there are some YouTubers who just don't have to do anything but upload one video for a month, and then they're set because their fan base is so whatever. And then there are other YouTubers that they can't do that. They're the working class YouTubers, I guess. And what she was saying is the writer strike, or the actor strike, it's for the working class actors, the ones that you really don't know their name. It's like, hey, that's the guy that's from this guy, you know, from this show or whatever like that. And I was like, yeah, I get that now. I really do get that. And I feel that I get that. And this is the thing that's for them, so they can get their fair share. Because it's wild that some people can't afford to pay, that are actors, they can't afford to pay their whatever, their rent to live in LA. And there's just something that I saw that, you know, just sort of a contrast, is that they're choosing to live in LA, which I don't know, man. The cost of living in LA is so high, right? But something does have to change, I feel like. Because if you have these people who have to live in LA for their job, but they're the extras, they're the side characters, they're the characters of the show that you like to watch that are not like the main characters, so they're not making a crazy amount of money, and then those characters that are the main characters of the show anyway, they're not making crazy amounts of money anyway. Like, I always thought that all actors were just rich. And, you know, it's just coming out now that all actors are not rich. So it's just, I kind of feel where they're coming from, and I hope that the big corporations or whatever like that, the people that are behind it, the Paramounts, the MGMs, I hope they actually do, like, do the right thing by these guys and let them get paid. You know what I mean? Let them get their fair share. Because it would suck to want to be an actor your entire life, and you actually get a chance to be that actor, and you don't get, like, paid for it. Alright, well, actually, this took a little bit longer than I expected. I wanted the video to be under 10 minutes, but it looks like it's going to be like 13 to 14 minutes. I'm sorry, I rambled. I really didn't know what else to talk about, just things that were on my mind. So, if you do have any topics you want me to discuss, like as far as anime, as far as something in SAO that I can go over the next time I do this, definitely let me know down in the comments. If you have any suggestions about how to make the next missions a little bit easier, I'd really love to hear that, as far as what weapons to use, what loadouts to use, because I think the next thing that I'm going to do, the next time that I record and upload this, I'm going to do another hardcore mission. I think the next one's actually pretty easy. It's going to be, yeah, Banquet of Chaos, so that's going to be pretty much a cakewalk. The thing that I'm really, like, wait, yeah, this one is, I usually skip the Trial of the Chosen, or I get somebody to help me. Like, especially, like, this one's going to be easy, but the next one, this 175 one, is going to be a nightmare, and I'm probably going to rage a lot and probably not even complete it if I do it solo. So if you have any advice for that one, definitely write me an essay down in the comments about what I should be using. This one's going to be pretty easy. I think I can do this one pretty much if I think about it. But this Magician's Concerto, I think that one's a little bit difficult. And I think if I do it a couple times and fail, which I don't want to do it a couple times and fail, so if you can tell me exactly what I need to do for that. And these down here, bro, like, thanks for watching.